Hey guys, it's Lindsay. We are going to get right back into playing King's Quest VI, Air Today, Gone Tomorrow. We left off in the wonderful world of the Green Isles. Restore my game. 17th save. Okay. Let's see. I think we were kind of... Let me adjust this a little. Kind of got stuck. I wasn't sure where exactly to go yesterday. Sorry, I have to adjust the DOS box. So small. Okay, I'm trying to remember. We are here because we just got back from the Isle of Wonder. Am I meant to talk to you, perhaps?
Hello, Nightingale. What can you tell me of my love?
The nightingale sings sweetly, as if she had understood Alexander's request and was singing of her beloved mistress.
I'm trying to remember. Okay, maybe we'll check the bookstore.
Hello, I will be right up.
It's a new character.
Now, what can I do for you? Good day, sir. Is there anything you can tell me about the land of the Green Isles?
I'm sorry, but I have no time for idle conversation. I'm too worried about the princess.
He's worried. Why is the princess in danger?
Excuse me again, sir. You mentioned the princess.
I told you I'm not interested in talking to strangers.
Strangers. Okay, well, I can show you that I'm not a stranger. Oh, maybe the letter? Because I gave Casina my ring. She never gave it back.
That would serve no purpose.
No, it's a letter from Casina. Can I talk to him again?
Excuse me again, sir. You mentioned the princess.
I told you I'm not interested in talking to strangers.
But I'm not a stranger. See, I think I messed up already. I think I messed up. I wasn't supposed to.
Can I interest you in this?
No, thank you. Please let me read in peace, stranger.
Stranger? No, I'm Alexander of Daventry. Maybe I shouldn't have given the Nightingale my ring. Maybe it was a mistake. Should I reload? Excuse me, can you please give me back my ring?
Alexander doesn't want to give that back to the nightingale.
No, I need my ring back though, to prove that I'm not a stranger. Like, you'd think that he would just be like, oh, I know the princess. I'm Alexander of Daventry. But no. Well, if a handwritten note from the princess can't prove who I am, then should I don't want to restart. But this is why I have so many saves, so maybe? Because I need to give him my ring. Okay. I'm trying to remember. Is it this one? Do I have my ring in here? No, I don't. Okay. Restore. Do I have my ring?
This is the...
Let's see. Restore. Okay. No, it must have been right before this. Restore, was that 12? 11? Okay, cool. I have my ring. Oh, that means I'm gonna have to go back to the Isle of Wonder. That's too bad. Okay, but that's just how these games are. They've always been a little bit annoying like that. So should I give the poem first, perhaps? Actually, let me go check to see if the jester is he's in the. Let me see if he's in there first. Ah, okay.
Hello, I will be right up.
Okay, this is where.
Now, what can I do for you?
This is where we went wrong. Well, that would be awkward to be like, hello. Here's my
Good day,
ring.
sir. Is there anything you can tell me about the land of the Green Isles?
I'm sorry, but I have no time for idle conversation. I'm too worried about the princess.
Excuse me again, sir. You mentioned the princess.
I told you I'm not interested in talking to strangers.
Okay, well, I'm no stranger and I can prove it.
Determined to learn more about the strange man's relationship with the princess, Alexander shows the man his insignia ring and formally introduces himself.
I'm sorry to insist, but my name is Alexander of Daventry, and
I appreciate the offer of the ring, Alexander, but I'm afraid I'm already spoken. Daventry? Where have I heard of Daventry? Flying flint mice. You must be Prince Alexander. Cosima told me about you when she arrived home. How came you here?
why, by a ship now wrecked upon the sand. But you know Cosima? She truly spoke of me?
Yes, I saw her briefly when she first returned home. She mentioned a prince to me, Prince Alexander of Daventry. I'm afraid that was before she was told about her parents' deaths. You see, she arrived home a few weeks too late. The king and queen thought they'd never see her again. It is said they died of heartbreak. I'm afraid she's blamed herself.
What a terrible homecoming. If we had only known.
Terrible indeed, poor thing. Everyone in the kingdom seems to despair with her these days. The streets are silent.
Where is she now?
The princess is sequestered in mourning. It's a rather dated tradition, and not required, but the wazir says she insisted out of respect.
I see. You've yet to say who you are and how you know the princess.
I? Oh, pardon me. My name is Charlo. I am clown to the royal court, and have been since the marriage of Cosima's parents, King Caliphon and Queen Alaria. Oh, those were the happy days. The pair of them were so full of joy and life, so in love. And Cosima's birth. It would be hard to explain how long they had waited, how they had hoped for a child. I mean, she was such a charming little thing, smart as a whip, kind and sweet. Oh, she means everything to this kingdom, Alexander, and to me. I'm so terribly worried about her.
About her grief over her parents, you mean?
Well, the truth is, I do not trust the wazir or his plans for Cosima. I'm still living at the castle of the crown as court clown, his clown. But it is more to keep my ear to the ground than out of loyalty.
I see.
I wish I knew what the princess thinks these days. If only I could find Sing Sing, Cosima's pet nightingale.
Wow.
I might be able to send the princess a message. As it is, I must wait for the end of her seclusion. Now I'm afraid I must hurry back to the castle. I'll try to return to the bookshop again later.
Thank you for speaking with me, Jalo. I hope we meet again soon.
Okay, so that was the missing part of information. We rushed the Nightingale thing. Let's see. Okay, so now we can go... Actually, let me just go ahead and save this. I don't even know what number to save it on, honestly. So that's the other one that failed save. Okay. So now... Oh, it just got dark. The lights went out. Hold on, I have to resolve this. Make sure I didn't just lose power. Alright. Oh, hey. It's another character. Alright, let's go to the Nightingale. That's Sing Sing. Hello. So maybe I'll try giving you the poem first. Maybe that could work. I'll try giving you the poem first, and then my ring. And then maybe we'll get that cutscene.
Alexander holds out the love poem to the Nightingale, hoping that she perhaps is the Nightingale that Jalo spoke of, and that she might be able to take the words of love to her mistress, Cosima. The Nightingale swoops down and grabs the poem. She flies off towards the castle, perhaps to Cosima?
Yes, this scene.
Sing Sing, what have you found? A scrap of paper? Oh, this is no mere bit of paper, but words of love. Who sent this? It must have been Abdul. Oh, Sing Sing, will he never give up? You must be careful, pretty bird. Stay away from Abdul. I don't trust him so close to you. Now go.
Okay.
The little bird returns to her branch without the poem. Alexander wishes he knew what happened to his message of love.
Maybe I should have done the ring first. I'll have to reload this again. The ring first. So she knows that the love poem is coming from me. That makes sense, right? Does that make sense? I think it does. Okay, we don't have to restore all the scenes, just this one. That's why I save so many times, because if you mess up on one thing, you can advance, but you won't get all the points. Okay. Let me try to give you my ring.
Alexander holds out his insignia ring to the Nightingale, hoping she perhaps is the Nightingale that Jalo spoke of, and that she might be able to take the ring to Cosima. The ring is the one thing he has that might alert Cosima to his presence on the Isles. The Nightingale swoops down and grabs the ring. She flies off towards the castle, perhaps to Cosima.
Okay. Now let's see.
Sing Sing, what have you got in your mouth, my pretty? A gold ring? Sing Sing, where did you get this? Realm of Daventry. But this is Alexander's ring. Oh, my soul, he must be here. Sing Sing, I wish you could tell me what you've seen. Is he really here then, on this very island? Oh, if only I could leave this castle as easily as you. Take this ribbon, Sing Sing. If you know where he is, return it to him. Please be careful, Alexander. It is so dangerous, and yet I could not wish you away.
That's the cutscene. That's the cutscene I was missing.
The little bird makes a delivery.
Okay, thank you, Sing Sing. Much appreciated.
It's a red velvet hair ribbon. Could it be? Could it possibly belong to Cosima herself?
Or am I merely wishing it were so? Oh.
Okay, now let's give her the poem. Is that the poem? Yeah, it is.
Alexander holds out the love poem, hoping that the bird will deliver it to the same place she took the ring, in the chance that the receiver might truly be Cosima. The nightingale swoops down, grabs the love poem, and takes it towards the castle.
Sing Sing, my sweet, you bring another present. Let me see. It is a poem, Sing Sing.
What was it when I looked at you? What power has chained me through and through, and binds my heart with links so tight, I cannot live without the sight of you.
Oh, Alexander. I was hoping he'd return to you. Take this to him while he waits. Hurry, my fleet one.
The little bird makes a delivery.
Where? Here?
It's a note.
Dearest Alexander, I cannot believe you are here, my friend. Please, please be careful. Abdul isn't about to let anyone interfere with his plans. Watch out for Abdul's genie, Alexander, and do not do anything rash. I am not without resources, and I will prevail if I can only find some small means of defense. Do nothing to try to get to me. You must not be endangered again for my sake. Greatly in your family's debt, Cosima.
Alexander's hand trembles as he reads the note. For the first time in his long search, he has heard her voice again, if only in writing. No words of love, only friendly concern. Friend. Is the maiden merely shy, or does she regard him only as a brother?
Or maybe she's locked away in a tower and fearing for her life right now. And alright, so we'll save. Because that's the cutscene that I was hoping for. Just rushed it a little bit. Can we talk to her? Is she gone? There's something here. Let's see. Oh, we have to do the Isle of Wonder again. Darn. Okay. Oh, we have to do everything again. Well, do I have everything? Yes. Alright, Sing Sing, see you later.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Okay, the Isle of Wonder.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Okay, we have to do this all again. Just. Or we don't. Oh no, we don't have to do this again.
Alexander hears someone coming.
Oh, we do. Darn.
5 fierce guards of the isle we be. Watch for a foreign man, said he, with ears and nose, tongue, hands, and eyes. Its nature cannot be disguised. If mad it be, then mad it dies. Old Tom Troll, smell your smell. Do that which you do so well.
To the north,
Okay, smell. I was trying to figure something out.
Alexander holds the flower of stench out to the gnome with the jumbo nose.
Tom Troll I am, that's all I'll be. My nose knows all on land and sea. A flower of stench has washed ashore. A flower 'tis all, and nothing more. Listen, hark you, Roganor. Do your duty as you swore.
I'm just gonna skip this part. We've kind of already done this. in the
Alexander
last-
winds the tin nightingale.
A nose is not a way to spy. My ears cannot be told a lie. A nightingale is all there be. No man is near, and so say me. Taste, Grumtrump, that we might know whether friend or whether foe.
Alexander
Grumflump knows it. Trick.
Alexander
Sorry, I know this is annoying since we've done this
Be
before.
all you mad? What aileth thee? A bunny can't trill merrily. A hare
Oh, real better.
Last one.
Alexander pours the contents of the empty-looking ink bottle over himself.
Hi-oh.
Okay. Not that over with. Save again so we don't have to relive that.
Alexander did it!
Good job, Alexander. I'm very obviously new to streaming, so I'm trying to get this chat box figured out. Apparently I had it turned off, which I don't know, didn't realize that was possible. So yeah, let's see. Just want to make sure that there is. Oh, anyway. So, could do all this again. Damn. Let's pick my head of
Alexander,
octopus.
pick-
Yes.
Ye gads!
Ye gads! It's cold. Ah, ye gads. I love that as much as I love Zounds. Alright, so the Isle of the Beast.
Alexander pulled.
Yes, yes.
Alexander feels a strain. Hoping to cool down the
We're
pond's waters,
kind of speed running this part since we did it yesterday.
Alexander decides.
Ouch! Ow!
The pond is.
So dramatic.
Alexander takes.
Alrighty. All right.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
So back to the
Alexander
ground.
feels a strange pulling sensation.
We need to get that flute so we can serenade the wallflowers. So we can get the hole in the wall.
Your candy dish is empty.
Oh, this
I fear that is impossible. Without the fairy, I can no longer get imports from the other islands, and we do not grow mint extract on the Isle of the Crown.
Oh, I hate not getting what I want.
Well, I guess you're out of mints. Let's get that flute.
Would you mind if I traded this in?
Of course, Princess.
Alexander looks closely at the items on the counter to make his selection.
I'll take the...
The flute? Very good, Prince Alex. May its music always be sweet. Feel free to trade it back at any time.
Thank you.
Okay. This is new.
Alexander doesn't remember that sign being on the wall before. It's a proclamation. It reads, "Citizens rejoice, announcing the royal wedding and coronation of Wazir Abdul Al-Hazred and Princess Kasima. For reasons of security, the wedding will not be open to the public. Long live the new king and queen of the land of the Green Isles." Alexander feels his stomach turn at the thought of the dread event. If he doesn't do something soon, Kasima will be another man's wife.
Before. Hey, Van Osdol. Thanks for joining. Have you played King's Quest before? I'm assuming yes. It's pretty niche. It's been a while. It's been a while for me since I played this, but like I'm starting to remember things or re-remember things. Yeah, thanks for dropping into the chat, by the way. I wasn't sure if this was even working. I'm very new to this, so yes, I'm definitely a fan of the retro games too. King's Quest, Quest for Glory. It seems like these point and click style 2-bit games too are making a comeback. So that's been nice to see, but there's just something about these older Sierra games. Let's see, what was I doing? Back to...
Alexander pulls out his magic map. Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Okay, let's do this again. Try to get it right this time.
Alexander doesn't need to do anything to...
Well, no, but okay.
Those snapdragons don't like Alexander getting so close.
May I have this dance?
Oh, my!
You can skip past some of the dialogue, but not the music, apparently, so...
Alexander stops playing the flute, but the wallflowers and snapdragons continue to dance. caught up in the music and oblivious to everything around them.
Okay, now it's heart shapes.
While the wallflowers dance,
Okay. So now we have to go see the chessboard people.
Excuse me, what land lies beyond?
What land? Chessboard land, you knave.
I see. And is chessboard land part of the land of the Green Isles?
It is the home of the red and white queens, rulers of the Isle of Wonder, fairest of the islands that owe loyalty to the king of the land of the Green Isles. But perhaps not for long.
What do you mean?
What is the purpose of unity with the great king and queen dead? The princess is worth serving, but the feud with the other isles is strong.
I have the sound doubled up. Thank you for letting me know. I have no idea what that means.
I must insist, Your Highness. I shall send a lump of coal to the Vizier and the Princess as a present for their wedding, and that's the end of it.
And I suppose you'll leave with only this stupid spoiled egg to send, Your Highness. I want to impress the new king and queen of the realm as much as you do. As queen of this island, I have every right to that lump of coal.
Who isn't queen of this isle? The lump of coal is in my possession. Therefore, I shall do as I please with it. Besides, there's nothing wrong with that spoiled egg.
Oh, that's annoying. I wonder why. Let me try to fix that.
Delightfully spoiled is not nearly so valuable as the lump of coal, and you know it. Your Highness always got to carry the singing stone. It's not fair that you get the coal, too.
That doesn't count. The singing stone was stolen by that horrid beast. I should get to keep the coal just because my stone was stolen.
It wasn't your stone. It belonged to the Isle of Wonder treasury. Your Highness always thinks that everything is hers.
Excuse me, my good man, but could you settle an argument for us?
Which of us should get to carry the coal and which the egg? Remember, white is the color.
The lump of coal goes much better with my gown anyway. Black and red are imperial colors.
That's the silliest thing I ever heard.
Better?
Red
Awesome.
does
Thank
not
you so
go
much
with
for letting me know that.
anything, being much too self-conscious. White is the perfect accompaniment to any color.
That must have been super annoying. I'm sorry, guys. I did not realize that.
Alexander picks up the Red Queen's scarf.
Okay, hopefully the technical difficulties are worked out. The sound's better. Okay.
Hey, what do you think you're doing there? Get your hands off me! Hey!
Alexander picks up Rotten Tomato and puts him away. One never knows when one will need a rotten tomato.
I think we're about where we were. Oh no, I appreciate you pointing that out. Rukov? I'm very new to this, so I appreciate any and all, feedback that y'all are willing to give. Yeah, that would be super annoying to hear the game twice. I think it's because I didn't have my headphones. But again, I'll have to try to figure that out. So thank you for letting me know. Yeah, I'm very clearly not like a professional at this. I just thought it would be fun to play some of the older games, King's Quest in particular, since there are so many. So yeah, thanks for joining in. Ah, I see. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to just start using my headphones.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
And if you ask you, that is a very rotten tomato. Yes, we'll have to click on him. Hold on.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
All right, let's see. We can talk to him, right?
You're ugly and you smell bad. Yeah, put me down before I juice all over you.
Does he say anything else?
Where were you born, a barn? It's a pigsty back here. Yeah, all this stuff you got. What do you want to carry all this trash around for?
My sentiments exactly. Look at all this stuff that he has. A hole in the wall.
There's no point in using an...
No? Oh.
The lady's hair ribbon is made of the finest red velvet. A long strand of black hair is caught in the ribbon. Alexander examines the
There we
red
go.
ribbon and finds a strand of long black hair.
Yes, there's like a bunch of 90s insults and also just like this game is just flooded with puns. It's kind of ridiculous and I love it. I'm trying to figure out what we have to do now though. Like the hole in the wall.
A group of serving women approach the castle.
Hurry up, girls. There's plenty of work afoot today. No time to dawdle.
Yes, Sergeant Gruff.
It's well that they're here, Wolf. Cook is about driven himself mad, I hear, worrying over the wedding preparations.
Aye, whoa! What a celebration there will be today! Wine will flow like a river of red!
Time passes very strangely in this game. Like if it's all supposed to be over the course of a day, like Alexander doesn't sleep or eat. It's just the same kind of continuous day. Can you save it just because? Oh no, I have to delete something? Okay, I'll replace it. Let's see. Oh no. I think I can spy on the princess with this.
Alexander puts the hole in the wall on the side wall of the castle.
But I think he scurries away at some point, but.
Alexander looks through the hole in the wall. Alexander can see what looks like a hallway in the basement of the castle. It must lie just on the other side of this wall.
Okay. confused.
Alexander removes the hole in the wall from the wall.
Such a funny concept. Okay. Okay, 69 out of 231. Still got a ways to go. For sure, those are all great games for sure. I always like the point and click, like adventure games the best though.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Okay, where shall we go now? I think we still...
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Okay, we still have to... We did this yesterday, but I had to resave and reload to get that Cosima cutscene.
Wow. Hiya, gorgeous. Oh, what a luscious-looking hunk of flesh you are.
Thank you, I guess. Who are you?
How charming of you to pretend not to know. I'm Black Widow, of course. The femme fatale of all femme fatales. Know what I mean? You know, I was just thinking it was time I found my 50th, another husband. It would be quite a horror, an honor to have me as a bride.
Scarlett Johansson
Just
herself,
look at my
right?
beautiful weaving. It's so light, so delicate. You'll never want to leave my little nest.
It is a lovely web, but my heart is elsewhere, I'm afraid.
Oh, drat! The loss is yours. I'm sure you'll change your mind once you consider the advantages.
Can't think of any advantages at the moment, so...
Hey, don't touch that thread!
Alexander snatches the scrap of parchment, curious to see what's written on it. The wind blows the scrap of paper from Alexander's hand, but he remembers what it said well enough.
Well, it's one word you should remember, but okay. Is that all we had to do at the Isle of Wonder at the moment? I feel like I'm missing something, but we'll save again.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
I'm just trying to remember. Let's see, there's so much to do, but...
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation. As Alexander continues down the path, he gets the strange feeling that he's being watched.
Come on over here and see what I'm doing with these flowers. Never mind that stone fella on top of the gate. He won't hurt you any. He's just there to scare you.
No, we don't trust anything with glimmering eyes. So...
I'm Alexander of Daventry. Who are you?
What difference does it make? Just come on over here. I'll tell you my life history if you still want to hear it. You aren't going to listen to me, are you? Well, we'll just see about that.
That's odd. The gardener just disappeared.
What indeed? Okay, so we can't go past that until we get something to shield the archer. I don't remember what that is. Okay, so I think we've done all we can at the Isle of Wonder. Done all we can at the Isle of the Beast for now, perhaps.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
So maybe we'll try the Isle of the Sacred Mountain again. Maybe our clue will help
Alexander
us.
feels a strange pulling sensation.
Poke the counter. Poke counter. Which counter?
There appears to be something etched into the face of the cliff. Alexander decides to get closer.
Oh, the bookshop. Okay. Oh, okay. Yes, because this will spell out something, I think, but we don't know what yet. Okay, let's go to the bookshop. That's a good idea.
Alexander pulls out his magic map. Alexander feels a strange
Jalo, how fare you? And what news have you from the castle?
Prince Alex, how I fare is close to boiling. Have you seen the wedding proclamations around the village? I've heard rumors of the wedding, of course, but I didn't want to believe it, and I never thought it would be so soon.
Cosima. Married. Oh, it is an unpleasant thing to swallow, friend. If only I knew Cosima wished it. Tell me about the Wazir, Jalo.
The Wazir? Now there's a dangerous subject. His name is Abdul al-Hazred. He came to the kingdom 15 years ago. The king was fascinated by his knowledge and his fine-sounding ideas. It didn't take long for al-Hazred to convince the king to trust him with the minor problems of daily government. You see, Caliph had a wife and a new daughter he wanted to spend time with. Al-Hazred became Wazir.
And now?
Well, he's had his eye on Cosima ever since she was a young girl. And she is the only thing between him and the throne.
Do you think he means to harm her?
Oh, I honestly don't know. I think he'd rather keep her as wife. But whatever his plans for the princess, he will use her to his best advantage. That's his way.
Perhaps he has charmed her. Perhaps she cares for him now.
The Wazir is capable of anything, and Cosima must be vulnerable and lonely right now. Still, she has always instinctively distrusted him. Cosima has a good head on her shoulders. I'd be surprised if she's truly fallen for his words of love. I must return to the castle, Prince Alex, and you to your wanderings. May we both fare well.
So they need the instruction manual, the guidebook. I have that guidebook somewhere with all my King's Quest floppy disks, like somewhere in my garage. So I might have to dig that out. I should have probably done that before attempting to play this. There is a PDF online that Sierra put online itself, so I'm not sure if that has the. I'm trying to check it. I like pulled it up on my phone to see if perhaps because I thought it was the complete guidebook. But the Cliffs of Logic might have to be. I might have to do some research before attempting. That is kind of, it's hard to play these kinds of games now because, if you get them online, they don't necessarily come with a guidebook. I don't think that like Steam even had that because I got the package on Steam. But yeah, I'll have to definitely look into that. Let's see, now he does have something on his counter, right? I don't remember.
How much for that book on the counter, merchant?
Good call, good call.
It is a fine book, is it not? I obtained it from the estate of the one and only magician this kingdom has ever had. Poofed himself into an aardvark in the end, or so I heard. I never found the spells all that useful myself, but then I lead a boring life. I tell you what, if you can find another rare book, something a bit more marketable, I might be willing to exchange the spell book for it.
That's right. I forgot all about this spell book. Okay. Okay, that gets us somewhere. Work with this. Think we can go back.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Oh, you can backseat all you want. Like, this is the kind of game that if you miss one step, like, you either can't complete the game or you'll complete it with like the wrong ending, or you'll just be like walking around for days and days and days because there's this one thing that you didn't click on, which is the charm of these sorts of games and also kind of annoying, but mostly pretty charming.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Okay. Let's see. Oh no, he's not there. I think I have to talk to the bookworm. Perhaps, because he has some rare books that I can have.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
So back to the Isle of Wonder.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
What do you think you're doing?
I'm sorry. I didn't realize these books had an owner. I'm in need of a rare book.
There we go, yes.
No owner? All books have owners, my good man. And this book owner, bookworm to you, wouldn't part with one of his books for anything.
Isn't there something I can do for you to pay for the book?
Let's see. Do you have an itinerant clause?
No. No clauses at all, I'm afraid.
As an exception, you always should.
Puns.
Don't mind oxymoron and diphthong. They're fairly limited grammatical principles, you know. Let's see. A marsh pig that does Texas?
No. I'm afraid not.
A dangling participle?
I'm fresh out.
A purple fiddle whacker?
No, I don't think so. Sorry.
An idiosyncrasy, perhaps?
Afraid not.
Ha! Then what?
What good are you? Well, I do have this. But I don't think we give it to him, but we have to try.
There's no reason to use that object there.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. Okay. Guess not. Let me just go ahead and save this.
Alexander pulls out his magic map. Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Ah, there we go. A dangling participle, I think.
There's an odd little creature dangling from that tree branch.
Hello, friend. Aren't you an odd-looking little fellow?
I'm not. Odd-looking you are.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you could speak.
Speak not. Funny is, speech I am and nothing but.
Won't you come down?
Come down? Why for? No, you I do not.
Okay, I think we give him...
There's no reason to use that on the rock. Alexander holds the sentence out to the creature.
This sentence seems in need of an ending. Perhaps you could finish it?
Where are you going? Where are you going? Know what I do? Where are you going to? Like you I do. Go I with you?
Well, that was certainly interesting. It looks like Alexander now has a passenger.
Yay! That's exciting. Making some progress. Like, I'm trying not to just do this off memory, too, because it's been a while.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
And I remember when I first played this, I was stuck for, like, weeks on something so minute. Oh, yeah? On the tomato? Okay, we'll try it. Put the dangling participle on the tomato.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
There are so many cool, like, details, and I don't know if you call them Easter eggs, but kind of Easter eggs in this game, too, and in all these Sierra games. Like, just so much detail of what you can do, of what you can look at. Okay, let's...
Hey! Get that out of my face! Yeah!
He is rotten. I'm sure the dangling participle didn't appreciate that either. Okay. Hello?
There's no reason to use that object there.
Why not?
That would serve no purpose.
Okay, I have to talk to it first, maybe.
Are you there, most venerable bookworm?
Do you have anything interesting yet?
Why, yes, I do.
A regular abnormality?
I found this little fellow lost on another island.
Coming home I am too.
There you are, you naughty boy. I told you not to leave the island.
Glad I am seeing you too.
A most solemn celebration.
So, you found my dangling participle. I suppose I'll have to give you something. Let's see now. Was it a rare book you wanted?
Yes, sir.
Well, then none of these will do. They've been sitting in the sun far too long and must be well cooked by now. This one is far more rare. A delicious little tidbit.
Thanks.
Yay, thank you. Thank you very much. We'll save. Okay, let's go get that spell book from the bookstore and see what we can do.
Alexander pulls out his magic map. Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Hello. I will be right up.
Perhaps Alexander should show Bookworm's book to the shop owner before leaving it in the shop.
Is that not what I did? Did I not click directly on him? Okay.
I found this rare book, and I thought of your offer.
Very interesting. Oh, it is a wonderful riddle book. Riddles are much more marketable than spells these days. I guess people believe more in mirth than in magic. Here is the spell book you wanted, and a fair trade it is, I must say. Enjoy it.
I certainly hope so. We shall see how rusty my spell casting truly is.
Maybe I should have looked in the riddle book before just giving it away. Yes, I didn't read the book. I should have done that. Which is why I save so often. Because I am very prone to missing things. And I often forget that you can interact with the objects in your inventory.
Alexander is carrying a rare book from the bookworm. The words in the binding are very faint. The something something riddle book.
Save often, yes, exactly.
Alexander opens the rare book and looks inside. The book contains riddles and has a page missing. Alexander glances at a few of the conundrums, but finds himself more curious about the one that is missing. What was the riddle, he wonders? More importantly, what was the answer?
King's Quest 2, 5, and 6 are your favorite. I think that 6 is my favorite. That's why I'm playing it this first. 5, I don't think I made it all the way through 5. I know that some people have redone the graphics of the earlier games, so they're kind of more like King's Quest 5 and 6 are. King's Quest 7 is a little bit silly, but still fun. It kind of is out of the King's Quest universe for me, even though it is King's Quest, and then the last King's Quest, I don't even consider King's Quest because it's too, I don't know. It's not like any of the other games.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Okay.
Alexander feels a strain.
Now, let's go get the spell book.
Hello. I will be right up. Now, what can I do for you?
Yeah, see, I don't count King's Quest either. And then there was another one that came out like by the fans. Like there was that one like 3D looking one that came out after King's Quest 7, and then like the one that the fans made, which is kind of just like, I don't know, it's too cutesy. It's not really like an adventure game, or I don't know. I appreciate that there are King's Quest fans, of course, but yeah, I don't really count that game either. Let's see, I don't have to look at this again, do I?
There's no reason to use that.
I found this rare book, and I thought of your offer.
Very interesting. Oh, it is a wonderful riddle book. Riddles are much more marketable than spells.
Yes, we've been.
Here is the spell book you wanted.
I certainly hope so. We shall see how rusty my spellcasting truly is.
Yes, yes, that King's Quest was not the best. Have you guys heard that Roberta and Kin have made another game like this year, like either last year or this year? I remember seeing it like pop up in my Google feed, but I don't remember what it was. I think it was like based on one of their last games, but it's neat to know that Sierra is still kind of making games. I mean, I think there's a market for it too, because Undertale, is that the game? I haven't played it yet, but it's kind of like reminiscent of these sorts of games. Like these sorts of retro style games are definitely making a comeback. Oh, very interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out. Let's look at this spell book.
Alexander is carrying a book from the bookshop. The cover says, Ye Old Spell Book.
Ah, magic paint. That's what we use the paintbrush for. Swamp ooze. We can get that pretty easily. River Styx water. Black horse feather. We have that already. Okay, can we turn the off? Make rain spell. Charming a creature of the night. Hair, we have that. Brimstone, we will get later.
This is the last page.
I didn't realize there were so many great voice actors. No way, that's Wallace Shawn, the voice of Gaston. That's pretty neat.
This is the last page.
Oh no, it's the last page. Really?
This is the first.
Okay. The narrator's getting annoyed with me. Let's see.
day, Prince Alexander.
Yeah, I guess I didn't realize how many great voice actors there were in these games.
Alexander takes a closer look at the items on the counter.
I do definitely appreciate the voice acting. I think that it's great. I wish that there was, because I like playing on text, like most of the time, just with text, because you can kind of see like clues in the text, like some words will be bolded, or sometimes you just don't catch something that's being narrated to you. But I don't think that would make for a very interesting like stream. These voice actors certainly do a better job reading the text than I would. Should we get the paintbrush? Maybe?
Might I trade for that painter's brush on the counter?
Certainly. What do you wish to offer me in trade?
Oh, that's right. My flute. I don't think I can charm the archer with song, so...
Would you mind if I traded this in?
Of course, Prince Alex. Please choose something in exchange for the items on the counter.
Alexander looks closely at the items on the counter to make his selection.
What are we feeling? The paintbrush, I think, because the make rain spell, or not the make rain spell, but the magic paint spell could be useful.
I think I'd like the painter's brush.
Very good, Prince Alex. The painter's brush it is. May your painting go well. Feel free to bring back the brush at any time.
Thank you.
The goal of King's Quest was to make it like you were playing a Disney movie. I guess that is kind of true. I guess that I hadn't really thought about it like that before, but it is very whimsical, and I mean, there's always a happy ending. Disney movies, I don't know if they're as frustrating as some of the King's Quest games were, but I guess that's a good way of looking at it. Okay, so King's Quest 7, I feel, is the most like a Disney movie. And I might just play it for nostalgia's sake. And it's neat that they're like, you know, it had the two female heroines, Rosella and her mother. I thought that was kind of cool how the storylines like traded off. And the worlds were really interesting and neat, but yes, it was very glitchy. And I don't think I played it all the way through. I can't remember, but I don't know. Maybe I'll play it after this. Oh, what to do now? See, I feel like I need to either find my guidebook or go on Steam to get that PDF. I have one pulled up on my phone for the Cliffs of Logic. I could always just Google it. I'm sure there are plenty of people on Reddit who have the answer. But where's the fun in that? These guidebooks, I'm not sure if y'all like had a physical copy, but they were amazing. They had like so much lore of the lands, which was just so awesome and detailed. Like honestly, like sometimes it was better than the game actually was, just because the lore was so good.
Alexander pulls out his magic map. Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
There are plenty of walkthroughs, but the guidebook is the way to get the full game experience. Exactly. I think so too, especially since it was so detailed and like so well thought out. Like it is a decent sized guidebook. So I'm gonna have to look for it. It's already Sunday, but I guess I can look for it tomorrow. And or just if Steam has one, just download that PDF. Like these guys are supposed to be crying, right? I thought they were supposed to be crying.
Alexander takes a bottle of milk from the milkweed bush. Apparently, the dogwood tree doesn't like Alexander standing that close.
Can I interact with the bump on the log?
What would that bump on the log want with a rotten tomato?
No, guess not. I think I can. Can I interact with the stick in the mud? Let me just save it in case that's not the right path.
Why would Alexander want to throw that at the stick in the swamp?
Well, I don't know. Why does Alexander do anything that he does? Okay. Why is he carrying around a rotten tomato? Is there something on that chair? Zounds.
Alexander takes the teacup.
Yay, a teacup. How nice.
The little china teacup is made of fine porcelain. The teacup is empty.
Yes, it can be a vessel for the swamp oops. Which I'm surprised he didn't take the ink container after he used it, because he doesn't throw anything away.
What do you think you're doing?
You startled me. I was just getting some swamp ooze.
Well, you certainly won't get it there! That's not swamp ooze! That's swamp slime! He's right, you know. But he could be a little nicer about telling you. He's not a very pleasant stick in the mud. Nobody asked you! Be quiet! Oh, the trials of being a mere bump on a log.
That's right. So we can give him like the rotten tomato, and he can throw it at the stick in the mud.
Who are you?
I'm Bump on a Log, and that's my brother, Stick in the Mud. We've had this thing about each other ever since our childhood. Mom always liked me best. She did not! That is absolutely not true! He's a bit lazy, you see. He's got the only swamp ooze in the swamp right next to him. But do you think he'd move a finger to help you get some? Hardly. He'd try to brain you with it more than likely. His temper's about the only thing that ever gets a workout, and that on yours truly. Oh, like you've moved at all in the last century! Like you're Mr. Physical Activity! Just because I can't reach anything, he thinks he can throw gushy swamp matter at me and just say whatever he likes. If only I could turn the tables on that heckler, he might learn some respect. But as you can see, I'm a mere bump on a log, and must be content with my lot. Oh, shut up! You couldn't hit the broadside of a barn even if you had something to throw! Just
Shut up!
You see how he is?
Okay, well, let's give him something to throw. I don't remember if I need to throw it for him or if I give it to him, but... Ah,
I thought this might come in handy the next time your brother starts picking on you.
Aha! Finally, old Bump on the Log's not so defenseless, is he?
Hey! Hey! What you doing there? Watch the pulp, would you?
Now, Bumpy, remember all I've given you! The only thing you've ever given me is mud. Take this!
No! Not into the swamp!
Hey, okay, I give up. Geez, sorry.
Well, I guess it's not very pleasant having things thrown at you. I'm sorry.
You mean it? Really? Brother.
Brother!
Stick in the Mud and Bump on a Log, exhausted from the battle, immediately doze off into naps. Rotten Tomato, being equally lazy, decides to join them.
oh, jeez. Yes, they give a lot of hints, but I mean, the last time I played this game, I think I was a I was a kid. It was like years ago. So, I mean, it seemed a lot harder then, and now it's just like, oh, so easy, like so many hints. But I mean, not everything has to be complicated. You have to give people like a win sometimes.
Alexander fills the teacup
There we
with the
go.
swamp ooze.
That was a cute scene, though. I don't know how Bumpin' Along just grew an arm, but good for him. Okay, I have Swamp Ooze now. So let me look at the spell book again and see if I have everything I need.
Alexander is carrying a book from the bookshop. The cover says,
One compass Swamp Ooze. Check. River Styx water. We don't have water from the River Styx yet. We need to visit Death. So we need to get up the cliff, get up the cliffs of logic, I think, to somehow... Because we're missing a whole aisle. We're missing the cliffs of logic, which... Which I... That's one thing that is kind of bogus, is like, you do need the guidebooks if you want to advance a little bit, but... I feel like that inscription was really easy. I feel like it has to spell something out.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Let's look how big that is.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Oh, it was copy protection back then, but now it's a free-for-all.
There
It makes
appears to be
sense.
something etched into the face of the cliff.
It makes sense that it was like a... I feel like we can figure this out though, right? Like it can't be too hard. It has to spell something out, like this is a word, this is a word, this is a word, and so on. Or is it just one word? I can figure out the first one. Is it no? Is it an? Is it in? Ugh. See, I feel like ignorance kills, wisdom elevates. It's like, I feel like it's ascend or ascends. Maybe that's, I'm working off memory, but my memory is failing me, so I have the guidebook pulled up here. There is a lot on the ancient ones. Let's see. There is so much to read. Okay. I think that I mean, there's only one word that this can make. Ugh. It's gonna make me so mad because, like, oh, each word has one letter that has a themed word. Each word has one letter that has a themed word. A themed word. Okay. The rest of this stream is just going to be me here trying to decipher this with my little guidebook pulled open. I'm actually surprised I don't remember this. Like, I remember doing it, but I don't remember what the words actually are. The Isle of the Sacred Mountain, on first impression, appears to be nothing but a great wall of cliffs rising into the sky with no apparent means of scaling it. The visitor is soon met, however, by a pair of greeters of the winged race. Okay, well, we're not quite there yet. I'm trying to get to this pretty quickly. Oh, okay. This is so. I'm gonna be so mad. I am mad. Okay. What do we want to do? We want to
Huge blocks of stone erupt from the granite cliffs.
rise. It was rise. So easy.
Alexander stares with wonder. That's quite a way to welcome a guest, if indeed it is a welcome.
Yay, we did it. Yes, I definitely spent I don't know how long trying to figure that out when I first played this because I didn't realize that the guidebook actually served like an in-game purpose. I thought it was just like extra lore and materials. Yeah, until I was stuck here forever. Okay. Now I remember I died. I died so many times. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Hey, well, it's just the first step, Alexander. My goodness. Are we gonna die? On the third step, are we gonna die?
Whoa, wait a minute.
Okay.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Okay.
Whoa, wait a minute.
You're so dramatic, I swear. It's not taking time.
Whoa, wait a
Oh, thank goodness. Oh no. Really? Okay.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Oh, this part is so annoying.
Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, wait a
Sorry ahead of time, guys. I have to like get this on just right.
Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute.
Come on, you got one more, Alexander. You can do it.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Okay, cool, cool, cool. Oh, it's nice that you can like save. Should I do that? Should I save so I don't have to like do that again? Yes, I'll just replace that one.
Alexander examines the strange etchings in the face of the cliff.
Okay, another one. Let's see. Oh, cool. Yeah, it's this one. Okay. Yep, I don't remember that at all, so I'm gonna pull up my handy dandy guidebook. I know it's a master of languages will soar, but like I'm trying to see like the little fish looking one. No, this one. That's supposedly an S in the guidebook. And then this little guy is an O. I think this one's the A. They're all kind of blurry, to be honest. No, that's not the A. My goodness, seriously? Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think that is the A. If we don't get it right, I'm pretty sure this like collapses beneath me and I die. S-O-A. We can do this. I think it is that one. R. Which one is R? It's the one that looks like a bird, this guy.
Nothing happens.
Oh, darn. Okay. Okay. Well, I thought that was right.
Alexander examines the...
At least I know that it won't like collapse and leave me for dead, but let's go back to the little alphabet. S. I'm pretty confident this is the S. Oh, this is definitely the O. A. Got that wrong last time. I could have sworn it was this one. It is. It is that one. I'm looking at this very thing. That's bizarre. No, because that's what it is. That is A. Oh gosh. Hold on, I have to pull up a better. That is right. Oh my gosh. Okay. So why did nothing happen? Weird. Okay, so we have S, O, and then this one is A. S, O, A, R. O, A, R.
The stone beneath Alexander's feet trembles as more
that
steps
not-
emerge from the granite cliffs.
Is that not what I did the first time? I thought for sure. Let's just go ahead and save this so we don't have to do that again in case I fall to my death. Which is bound to happen. Can I grasp these? Or I have to like walk on them? This little jingly feet sound is kind of annoying.
Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, wait a...
And who are you even talking to? Okay.
Whoa, wait a... Whoa, wait... Whoa, wait... Whoa, whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, wait...
Oh my goodness.
Whoa, wait a...